It is rare these days that character matters, especially in sports. Enter Alabama football coach Nick Saban, who just suspended one of his top players after a police chase and arrest with a gun and half a pound of marijuana.
Everybody's got an opportunity to make choices and decisions. There's no such thing in being at the wrong place at the wrong time. You got to be responsible for who you're with, who you're around, and what you do, who you associate yourself with, and the situations that you put yourself in. It is what it is, but there is, cause and effect when you make, choices and decisions that put you in bad situations.
In other words, character matters. It's almost refreshing. It shouldn't be refreshing. It should be the standard, but it's not, especially in college sports these days, particularly that phrase, wrong place at the wrong time. It rang a bell because Alabama's head basketball coach, Nate Oats, said his star player was simply at the wrong place at the wrong time when he, the star player, was discovered at the scene of a deadly shooting that killed a young mother.
Can't control everything anybody does. Outside of practice, nobody knew that was going to happen. College kids are out. Brandon hasn't been in any type of trouble, nor has he in any type of trouble in this case. Like, the wrong spot at the wrong time. So,
very different use of wrong place, wrong time. It, of course, gets worse for Nate Oats. Turns out Brandon Miller, who hasn't been in any type of trouble, brought the gun to the murder scene minutes before the shooting. Miller has yet to be suspended or reprimanded in any way by the program, and that's not surprising because without Brandon Miller, Alabama likely isn't a championship team, and Nate Oats isn't a championship coach. Currently, Alabama plays Friday in the Sweet 16 round of the March Madness. Garrett Bush, host of the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, and has been following this case. Look, I'm a huge Nick Saban fan, so I'm biased here. But when he is the moral compass, when the NBA is the moral compass, Nate Oats is just completely out to lunch here.
Well, yeah, I think you mentioned his star player got in trouble at the wrong time, I would say. He said wrong place, wrong time, but it's actually the worst time for him because March Madness is here, and that's where college basketball coaches make their money at the NCAA tournament. He was in a no-win situation in terms of whether or not he was going to put him on the court because in basketball, one player makes a whole heck of a lot of difference, and he knew exactly he was not going to forfeit his opportunity to go deep in the tournament by sitting him on the bench.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to that simple. Well, right, and if Alabama doesn't win the NCAA championship, Nate Oats doesn't get his big bonuses and may not get a big contract extension and the like, so he continually takes the PR hit. This is Brandon Miller talking about the family's loss of the young woman who was murdered at that scene. Take a listen.
I never lose sight of the fact family has lost one of their loved ones that night. This whole situation is just really heartbreaking. Respectfully, that's all I'm going to be able to say on that.
At some level, it's almost like Brandon Miller thinks he's the victim here.
I would always ask young kids to ask questions. So when allegedly when his friend asked him to bring the gun, right? What you normally go through your mind is, why would I need to bring you a gun? What do you need it for? The second thing would come across my mind, if you really wanted it, you should go get that yourselves. Today it just seems like kids are not using they're just not using their heads. If somebody asks you to bring him a weapon, why would you willfully bring it and not ask those context questions and use the clues around you to make an informed decision? Sometimes when you are a player and you think you're just talking about basketball and you're so concentrated on basketball, you fail to realize that you have a responsibility to do things out in the public in the right way. And when and a lot of young kids don't understand, all it takes is one time. All it takes is one time.
It's a great point, and if you've been taught all these years along that you're a star and you don't have to ask those questions because you're going to have a Nate Oats to protect you, then you don't ask those questions. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.